Hello adventurers, Pwn Star here, Pwn Star Gaming. Guys, it is week 12 of Shadowlands. We've been doing this since week 3 of Shadowlands, so if you haven't already, be sure and subscribe to the channel where we do this every week. I have a lot more content that is on the horizon that I'm currently working on for the Warcraft side of the things here, and I couldn't be more excited about it, to be honest with you. Either way, let's get back to the topic at hand. This week we have a lot to talk about. Week 12 is a busy week. There's currently 2 events going on, and talk of possible future mobile games. I don't know. We're going to talk about all that. So sit back, grab yourself a beer, and let's talk about it. First off, if you remember a couple weeks ago, we kind of talked about how some of the community wasn't too happy with the amount of loot that you get at the end of a mythic dungeon or even a raid. And kind of their combat to this was, well, not combat, what their resolution to this was to add more anima to the different sets of keys and also raids. So keys 7 through 9 ends up being 70 anima, up from the 35. 10 or higher gives 105, and then, like we said, there's more anima for Castle Nathria. For a full clear of Castle Nathria, you end up getting 1,190 anima. That's more than enough for your weekly anima that you need to get for your renown level, and, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this change. I've always wanted more anima, and I kind of sit right at the same amount based on the amount of mission tables that I do and things of that nature, but I haven't gotten any of the renown gear or stuff that you can buy extra for the anima. On top of that, the where you deposit your anima, I've only upgraded everything once just for the purchase, and I haven't necessarily upgraded it any more than that. And that's simply because I don't do enough of the content that awards anima to allow me to buy any more of the upgrades. Now, I will say that's completely my fault, and I'm sorry to those who really have. Congratulations to you guys, because you guys really put forth the effort and you deserve the upgrades, and I don't for one minute think that I should be awarded for not doing them. But I am, so I'm happy. Can you sue me? Either way, that's kind of my take on that change. Every single YouTube channel that I watch for Warcraft has talked on this topic, and I want to give my piece too. In the recent earnings call for Blizzard, which obviously they made a lot of money, so congratulations. I, for one, am very happy. I've been playing this game since beta, and the more money they make, then that just means the more money that hopefully they put into this game that we all pay for every month. Either way, Mr. Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, had said, and I'm going to read this here, "In our Warcraft franchise, we intend to deliver more frequent premium content to sustain and expand the World of Warcraft community." Kotick said to investors, yeah, that's what he said. And we've made multiple mobile free-to-play Warcraft experiences, and they're now in advanced development based on our franchise's beloved IP. So this to me could mean a lot of things. I don't necessarily think it's a World of Warcraft mobile game. I hope it's not, because a lot of those games really haven't been fun. The whole, like, click and it basically does the whole quest for you. Although I do hear the end game in those is pretty fun. But, you know, I, for one, I mean, I'm all for this. If they're developing some good games, let's be honest, guys. Blizzard games are top notch. They usually take forever to develop. They're usually delayed for years and years. Not really years, but they are delayed. And they end up being really good. We all love to hate on them, but I think it's one of those things that people just love to hate that which is at the top. And if they're making mobile games, maybe I will finally have a mobile game that I can sit and play for hours while I'm at work, or I can beg my girlfriend to drive us to dinner so that I can sit in the passenger seat and play the mobile game. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm really excited about this if that really is what it means. I do hope that it has nothing to do with more premium content in the sense of the World of Warcraft store. I know a few different YouTube content creators have spoken a little bit on that. As long as it doesn't affect the gameplay of the game itself, meaning a legendary sword with an extra 15 strength or something like that, then I'm totally okay with it. If it's just cool transmogs, which, like in Guild Wars 2, they have some really cool different outfits that you could buy with money. And same with Final Fantasy 14. I'm completely okay with that. And I did find myself pitching in to buy some of those cool outfits because I'm a transmog junkie. What can I say? But again, as long as it doesn't increase the stats in any way, shape, or form, or give somebody an extra 10% mount speed or free teleportation to anywhere in the world or something like that that isn't necessarily game breaking, but it's needed and quality of life is easier, as long as it's nothing like that, me personally, I'm totally okay with it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and also kind of, what type of premium content you would be okay with. All right, and that leads us into the world boss for the week is Oranomanomanomanomanomanos from Ardenweald. If you're a resto druid, a marksmanship hunter, or a fire mage, make sure you get on over there for your chance at one of your legendary memories. Otherwise, good luck on your level 200 conduit. For the calendar events, guys, the Lunar Festival began on Thursday and it actually goes until next Thursday, the 19th. There is the Love in the Air event, which is Valentine's Day event, February 8th, which is going on right now to February 22nd. Get your love full title, and go in there, kill the boss, which reports of level 30 and above is what I've seen, but I'm not really sure if there is a level requirement, but you can do it on all of your alts. Make sure you go in there and kill that boss on every single alt and hope that you get the Love Rocket mount, because it's a pretty cool mount, and it's Halloween, so you should be riding a Love Rocket. Yeah. Also, it is the pet battle bonus, which means triple experience for your pets. Apparently, there is some pet battle dungeons that you can be a part of, so that's a lot of fun. And also the Torghast. This event is the big event, Torghast Chorus of Dead Souls. This event is kind of different, right? So it's similar to the one where you went in and you had your little pet. Well, this time you actually turn into a really cool looking ghostly guy, and you have a completely different set of abilities. It's like a new class, basically. Also, while you're killing stuff, the anima that drops, you can get new abilities for yourself and just really turn into something badass. If you are in a group, then you, from what I understand, you somewhat merge in with the other people of your group and become one. I don't know. I'm really interested to see how this is going to play out, but it seems pretty cool. You just are one giant monster of death and destruction. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this one plays out. I might actually run Torghast more than once this week. Maybe more than once. And the mythic affixes. So for keys 2 and above, Tyrannical, which as you guys know is the bosses, have 40% more health and they do 15% more damage. Bursting for keys 4 and above is whenever a monster is killed, all players get a dot for a percentage of their max health, dependent on the key level, which is over keys 4 and above. It is dispellable now, so that's going to be very helpful. And you can immunity ability out of it. So, you know, Ice Block for mages or Cloak of Shadows for rogues. Hint, don't kill everything at once, and be careful with your area of effect spells. Explosive is for key 7 and above. Enemies will spawn these explosives that will blow up after a set amount of time. There are different weak auras for this, so maybe look for those. But also, they will do 50% of everyone's max health. Something cool about these is that you can line of sight them. So if there is a pillar or something, just run over there if you don't think you're going to be able to kill it. You cannot area affect these, by the way. So a hint, once again, just kind of goes without being said, based on especially bursting. Don't pull more than you can chew. It's just a recipe for disaster. Renown this week is 32, so that means 31 is going to be yet another Soulbind upgrade, and 32 is going to be a Soul Keeper upgrade. So more souls. Also, you can unlock another Renown Transmog for your head, your shoulders, and your chest pieces. Pretty excited about this one. With the changes, maybe I'll get a piece or two and slowly fill my arsenal of Renown Transmog gear. It does look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I would like to have it, even though I pretty much play around with other transmogs, but end up keeping the same one that I have, just because I think it looks so cool. I don't know, can you blame me? Give me a thumbs up, a like if you think it's cool. Alright, I know, a lot of you guys have clicked exactly to this spot just for this portion of the video. The weekly DPS rankings this week for Heroic Castle Nathria in the 90th percentile are once again balanced Druids. They're not going anywhere. Affliction Locks right there in second place, and Fire Mages in third place. One thing that has changed though is Fury Warrior Watch. They've moved up yet another spot with their buff onto 11th place. Also, I still love seeing that Feral Druids are not at the bottom. It's beautiful. If you really think about it, when was the last time Feral Druids were anything but near the bottom? I mean, it kind of became a meme that you just don't play a Feral Druid at all because you're not going to do any good with it. I think maybe Mist of Pandaria was the last time that I remember them being a decent / above decent. Actually, I think they were pretty good in Mist. I don't know. Let me know. Arcane Mages are sitting below the 2 low Hunter specs as of late. Sorry, Arcane Mages. You guys are struggling right now. I hope to see you guys catch back up. Let's go ahead and jump into the Mythic DPS rankings. Castle Nathria, 90th percentile. Once again, we've got Balanced Druids at first place. Man, they are in a wonderful place right now in this raid tier. Second place is Affliction Locks. They've pushed a little bit closer to the Balanced Druids. I'd really like to see Affliction Locks on top. I think if they were, I might have a bartering tool to get my friend to play this game with me again, seeing as he has always loved Affliction Warlocks. Third place is Windwalker Monks, and then also Fury Warrior Watch. We're still on 12th, and as we were talking about, Feral Druids are 13th place, so they are definitely have some room for improvement, but once again, really glad they're not knee-deep on the bottom. Also, if you notice the difference in Heroic Arcane Mages versus the Mythic ones, last place in Heroic verse 17th in Mythic. 17th obviously isn't like a super high spot, but I did think it was pretty cool that they are not last place. I'm interested to see what you guys think as to why that is. Well, guys, that's it for week 12 of Shadowlands. We are coming up on the 9.0.5. Should be any day now, any week now. So there is, a lot to come, and there's still a lot going on. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure that you subscribe, join the community. I do have a Discord, and thanks to the Patreons. Also, guys, be sure and check back to this channel and get ready for some really cool Fury Warrior guides. Fury Warrior is by far my favorite class, if you can't tell, and I am excited to be putting together some really cool guides that I think are going to be helpful to the community and also myself. I think the number one way of making yourself better at anything is just by teaching it. So we'll see how that goes. Guys, thanks once again. I'll see you on week 13.